Familiar smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures them. A faint creaking sounds in the distance.
And we're by ourselves now. Let's see where we're at.
A tree. What's hanging from it?
I want to just check something real quick. I have both the pyramids. I want to see if I can get one of them up there, maybe. That I can.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. There's something blocking it.
What? Okay, my con's gonna have to do this then. I should have been able to teleport to it. No, I don't want to lose that. I can use teleport on this though. If you can warp up there, it is something special. I don't think I can show it off though. So we'll go over here.
Must be a way across.
Oh yes, there is.
Amardia. The gods. Are they dead? How can this be?
But you can see all of the different gods here. Solstice, god of blizzards. Xantiza, god of imps. They're all based on different characters and races. But for custom characters, you want to look for Amardia. And you need to use Bless on the god your character says. Don't say when you get here.
As you stand before the figure, your gaze feels intolerable against your skin. Your whispered blessing slithers up the tree, cutting the heavy dark vines that hold Amardia in place. She jolts awake with a gasp, golden light pouring from her eyes.
My child! Oh, my dear child! Blessings be that you are here. Blessings be that they did not get you too. No, it is too late for them. You need that source more than they. I do not say this out of malice. I say it out of love. My love for you, my child. My love for Rivellon. These misguided fools would sacrifice this world to the very forces that saw us strung up like so much fruit. No, we are the only hope to save this world. You and I alone. But we must hurry. The void is close. It is so close. It begins within. You use but a fraction of your tremendous power, but you must unlock the rest. And then, you must ascend to divinity.
Once Lucian the Divine united the powers of the Seven against the Void. He led the people of Rivellon to glory. Now, my child, you will do the same. But unlike Lucian, you will not fail.
She starts to answer, but her eyes change, turning from their gentle glow to a dark shimmer. She looks up and gasps.
No, I see it. The horror, the void. It's here. Fly, my child, fly.
White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen to the spot. The burning ice pumps through you like a curse, and then...
And yeah, everyone is back.
Where is everyone?
Faye nods as you approach. He seems unusually quiet.
I don't know. But after everything that's happened, we should not be here. This place feels like the echo of an eternal land. And here, in their own land, something trying to hang the Seven. It's sacrilege at best, and I do not want to see what it is at its worst. Indeed, so I gathered from your earlier prattling. I also met someone. Oh no, she was a god, by your standards. When I wore flesh, I knew her as the Lady Amardia. She was one of the 7 lords that served our king. Oh no, they're quite gone. The 7 seem to be all that remains, and they... Well, I'm not sure what they are. Not quite gods, but not quite eternals. No, they are something else entirely. We should leave. This place unsettles me.
Right, we will leave.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation. Why, sail for the mainland, of course. The sooner Fort Joy is but a blemish on the horizon, the better.
We'll take our leave and we'll talk closer as well.
Hey,
She bats her eyelashes coquettishly over black eyes in grey sockets.
just for you, Chief. I need to get stronger. This is more serious than I thought. Look, I like you, but don't get in my way. Hell if I know. They talk to you, not me. How bad is it? Say on a scale of 1 to 10. Interesting.
Now we can get some level ups. Now, what I want to do for my level up is I'm going to use Constitution and Intelligence. But now, our summoning cannot go up further, which means that I have to get a secondary in a class. I decided I'm going to try a Necromancer Summoner build, which is something a bit new to me, but it might work the way I want it to. We will see. Oh yeah, I'll give Red Princess Wayne. He can take away. I'll just tier. Now I can learn some cool skills. I can raise blood corpse, so if an enemy dies, I can just make their corpse come back to life. Which is on the interesting side, I'll be honest. I like the idea of it. Which is what I'm going to try. You know, it's just something new. A bit of an experiment, really. I can also get Mosquito Swarm. Necromancer skills will actually not hurt. Well, they will heal you even if you're undead. Now let's turn everyone back in elves. And I can learn this skill, yeah. So, Lucer. She still has more Hydrosophist to go. I do have a secondary class 4, but I want to get Hydrosophist done first. We are going to put up her Constitution by 2, I think. It's also going to be the same for Fane, though we're going to get up to 20 Finesse first, then focus on Constitution. His Scandal is as perfect 10. I don't think his Scandal can go up anymore, so I will try some interesting stuff with him. I'm thinking of what to have him do at the moment. And Red Prince will get these two. And one more in Warfare. I believe his Warfare is now complete. He has nothing else to get. And this can go to Fane's bag. And we only have one particular Fane really to do. And this episode is going to be shorter, I will admit that. In fact, it might actually only be 15 minutes. But you want to go down to the bottom of the ship. And just over here. Because you're looking for everyone else. Everyone else, I believe, is here. Except for some choice
I can't keep
characters.
this up much longer. We need to go. Brace yourself. This might hurt a lot.
And yeah, we're getting teleported immediately.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
In fact, this episode won't be shorter. We're going to keep going. Because there's some stuff we can do. Now we're in a much bigger area. Yeah, you guys saw Fort Joy took a lot of time, being like 20, 21 episodes to get through. We're probably going to be here for the next 30. 50 episodes, we won't even be halfway through the game. Oh god.
Ground
After
materializes beneath your
cord.
feet. Your weight
While
falls
going
back
through
into
it.
your body all at once, and bright sunlight suddenly illuminates your surroundings. As you look around, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine coaxes the bones of your skull and hands to tighten pleasantly.
One moment, please.
Melody explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Better. Let's not do that again anytime soon. Oh, don't start. It was all I could do to save a few of them. It's no mean feat bringing an entire ship full of unspent souls to the Hall of Echoes, you know. I managed all the interesting ones, though. You're welcome. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip. Even I know when to pay attention to the gods. Tell me what you saw. I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine? Well, luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither seesaws nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any god-woken worth their salt will know how to perform all these so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister. She's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. A home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood. Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you. Shopping. Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, we have an objective, but there is an achievement locked behind the objective. I already have it, but basically, if you don't get the next objective done, Maldy will clear it for you. Not really worth it to do that achievement, and it's coming from someone who 100% of the game.
Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love...
There we go, we have a lot of stuff now that's just unlocked. We obviously already got that, so chain lightning, but geomancers, they get their own summon now in the Hungry Flower, which is a pretty cool poison ability. If you really want to summon for someone that's a geomancer, it's not a bad one. However, it'll probably come to me gain every possible summon. That's what I'm going to try. But you need to get some more skills. For Geomancer, Earthquake is quite a good one. Enemies that don't have armor just get knocked down. So you can just mass knock down a whole ton of enemies. It really comes to that point though. Usually, by the time Earthquake happens, you could probably kill something. Poison Dart and Poison Wave are all white. They can be healing skills for the Red Prince towards main Fane. You have Reactive Armor, which does 8 times physical damage based on your current physical armor, and a wave of metal spikes everyone in the area, including yourself. Yeah, it's a terrible skill. But there are some more warfare skills. Bliss Attack, we've seen what it does. I'm not going to get it just yet because it's not fantastic. Bouncing Shield, I think, is just a better version of it. Crippling Blow is pretty good. Cripples characters in a sort of fan shape, so they can't move if they don't have physical armor. Effective Barrier is okay, but as a skill here, I think it makes it entirely useless. Seen a Rage, we've seen. Yeah, there we go, there it is. Phoenix Dive is Cloak and Dagger, but for enforcers, and it leaves a small circle of fire around where you land. That's why I don't think Deflected Barrier is that good. If you have trouble ranged enemies and something's up with your character. Figure to fight 10 damage beats for every nearby character or tome, including yourself. The more the merrier. It's okay. It's just melee characters are never going to be in it near you for the most part. But we're going to take our leave. Red Prince is going to obviously learn that skill. I do have to change a lot of stuff about. Oh god. As you can see, our skill bar is starting to get quite full. Not a bad thing. In fact, it's fantastic if anything. Now Solo does have some stuff. But we're just gonna take our leave. He's just talking about the grade 8 coins. Talking complete bullshit pretty much. But I believe Tarkin has more skills as well. We do have access to more summoner skills as well.
Uniquely gifted sorcerers I keep hearing about.
Now we have some cool stuff here. Like he can sell Fortify now. Fireball. Oh, I do the skill that's altered, never mind. Maxwell, create a cloud of cursed smoke in the area, saying suffocate and blind on all enemies, which I never really use. I might try later on. Bone Cage! Oh, that's so good. The more dead corpses around you, the more dead corpses that are around you, the more armor you get. This is the most overpowered armor skill in the game. I've had one time in the previous playthrough where I had low set. Like it was my final. It was an achievement. It wasn't an achievement what I was doing, but I had low set as a companion. I had it as a necromancer build, and at one random point in this area, I had to get over 20,000 physical armor with that. Fantastic. Bone Widow! It is a summon for necromancers. Absolutely fantastic. Living on the edge, here we go. For 2 turns, your target's vitality cannot drop below 1. Basically, your character cannot die for a couple turns. You can buy now Death Wish, boom. Decaying Touch is like Shocking Touch. I think we already went over it though. Scalar Swarm, Waning Blood, Shackles Pain. Well, we have these.
He extends.
I am Tarquin.
We're going to take our leave because Tarkin is going to do something special. But also with cool skills. But what you want to do is if you click here, we go to a beach. And first thing we're going to do is what over here. Grab this. Is the fast travel which we'll want.
The windstone fig you feel.
We can obviously fast travel to Lady Vengeance at any point we feel like, which is good. Just unnecessary. But now we've got a huge area. This doesn't even cover the start of the area. The base is about 4 times bigger than just Fort Joy. Takes Fort Joy and kind of puts it to shame.
That Void Woken had someone in its claws.
And we do have a fight going. Whose turn is first? Fanes. Oh, come on. The target is not too far, game. Don't lie to me. Kill him. Adrenaline. Not enough AP. That's fine. We'll skip his turn. And now we're gonna do some incredible stuff right here. Like, check this. Check this out. Haste. Oh, wait, never mind. I summoned a totem. I'm an idiot. That's fine. To be completely honest. I'll first say Infusion has become useless at this stage. Boom! Check it out. And they're both knocked down. They can't play. Yeah, they're not gonna have fun. Now what we're going to do is just gonna have Lucette go over here. Because these guys have something a bit special. They have no magic armor or physical armor. It doesn't matter what they want to do. They become charmed. They cannot play. Yeah, this point on, we're gonna shred absolutely everything. Oh my good god. This is beautiful. We're just gonna think over here and just end this turn. They cannot play the game, no matter how much they want to. I he's still there. There's a dead body, isn't there? Let's try this out. Ah. Not that great, I'll be real. But we do have a new summon. You can only have one out, which is a shame, but eh. There's some funny stuff we can do with this guy. And I will show it off. We have to wait for him to get up though. We can have him go over here. Boom. Yeah, he can just full on explode and do a ton of damage. It's pretty good to have setups like this. Is your Necromancer and Summoner aren't really intended to work together? Because obviously one summoned and another. But the reason I took it is because I'm thinking of setups that could use one summon up as much as possible, and then if I need to I could use a different one. There's a lot of summons in the game. And I mean a lot. But you guys can see exactly how my power's looking at. And we're just gonna get stronger. This game does a good job at making you feel like you are the one to become god broken. Can you just become a god by this stage? There. Get everyone all healed up.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air. It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No, die here. Monsters in the water. Monsters.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody sunshine.
We'll put the shark out of his misery. There's nothing particular for doing this, but I almost forgot about the shark for like 2 seconds. I was just saying, like, yeah, it kind of sits here and suffers. But now I think about it, I think the bloody leg could be used for
A
something.
boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Yeah, this shark just put straight to base someone. But let me just check. Yeah, we're 23 minutes. We can watch through this. You guys see how fast it's going to go. It's going to be pretty easy from this stage on. So we're going to try and run through and get everything we can.
A Magister caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy, but what happened here?
A key. There's also a void tainted arm. I don't know if Enid does anything.
Work, work, work.
Because now, obviously, we can get some cool skills now.
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf...
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them!
As soon as you respond in kind to her threat, she blanches and drops her blade. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
Yeah, she just runs. She found the colours, but finding to kill her back just makes her one. The reason I found it out was because I actually thought we were going to get a fight I could use a face whipper on.
Eloisa was the pretty... You stride past the... He offers own after all?
Yeah, any elf dialogue we get from Ian is just gonna be skipped, I'm sorry, but there's too much. I don't remember every piece that will give us a skill.
The kid is whistling an off-key tune as he strolls about shiftily. He raises an eyebrow at your approach, but says nothing.
Ain't up to Al. Just looking for someone. Seen Ben Mesd. Ooh. Baron won't like that. Won't like that one little bit.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, resuming his tuneless whistling.
Yeah, Evan is dead, so the kid's just gonna wait there forever, so I figured just tell him nothing.
I've spotted something. I need to dig here.
Oh yeah, I'm not a lizard anymore. Well, I can change back to a lizard, but Red Prince is here. He can do digging for us. Why not? But there is a ruby here. You can unlock this by talking to this chicken.
I saw. They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them. If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map, show me your map.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and picks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went, but they changed so much. Mommy, they're back.
This does give us a quest, which we will do. It's actually just over here. There's other stuff we have to do anyway, so we'll get this over with first. I'll need to just take those away from there.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Now we're going to show off some very cool stuff. Fane has a source point. We'll use time upon him. So now we will use that, establish, and Fane gets another turn. This is the way people like Fane. He is a fantastic character that can just do a lot and then a lot more. Especially as an elf. Like, he can just pretty much kill anything. He can basically make every class the best class in the game. It seems the developers like him as well. There's arguments for every character, like every companion character, being the main character of the game. So we do have this guy here, and we'll hit him like that. And we should be fine. The eggs will hatch, but we don't gotta worry about that just yet. Encourage. Favorable wind. Then we will have Lucette walk over here. Two on him. Oh, I hit the Incarnate Champion. Not what I meant to do, but that's fine. We'll just go for some high damage right off the bat. You want to say him? He will get another turn, but he's not even allowed to move. Why is he flying? Oh, he's after this egg over here in the corner. Where my mouse is, it's just an egg here, which is what we're after. We should be fine now. We will place that there. I'll do something a bit on the wood side. We'll use Leech on this egg, which does physical damage based on magic, which is pretty handy. Right, blinding radius. And electricity on him. fly on over here. Boom! And we'll be fired straight towards him because he will just barely be clicked by it. And dead. I'm sorry, there's going to be a lot of maniacal laughter through this Let's Play, but can you guys blame me? It was so powerful. There you go, we'll go over here and pick up this egg called Peeper.
There you are, little egg.
There's a couple things with Peeper. If I remember correctly, I think if we take Peeper all the way to the end of the game, something special happens. But we'll return the egg. I could be thinking of a different egg as well.
Baby's gone! Stolen eggs! Help, 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 help! Ah! Transform! Not a chicky baby anymore! All gone! All gone for good!
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh, 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 little Peeper baby, Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's yours. Unless some other scratchly poker found it first, of course.
Yeah, at this point, if you had other players in your game, they could actually take a different path from you at this point to try and become Godwalker with companions of their choosing, which is pretty cool.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Horde Elf, what word do you bring?
Blood? His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
As long as you stay put, you'll be...
Right. We will do that, but we're going to go over here first. Because something special, well, not something special, we have to do something. We're looking for Meister Seaver, which is here.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or, indeed, you could stand there gulping as if I just ran off with your femur. You might not have the brains anymore, but I pray you've managed to keep some wits. Be quick about it, before the Magister realises their prize catch is about to slip through the net. Excellent. Now, if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they do any more damage.
And yes, she's off. You can do a persuasion check on this character if you wanted to just, you know, ignore the fight. I'm not going to do that. No point. Because their Magisters, you know, I'm just going to kill them anyways. Slice them, do that. And flurry. Oh, there's actually more characters that shown up from around the edges. Oh. Ah. What? Okay, I thought they were ignoring us for a second. That would have been really funny. Yeah, we're fine now. I probably could have summoned the Icon of my hero after using Blood Sacrifice. I didn't make mistakes during that turn there, but it's fine. We actually end up getting more XP to farm in the end. And boom. And he can go over here. No, he's not to. No. Well, actually, we're not silenced at all because we had magic armor. Do this. Nah. Super cold. And then uncanny evasion on me. So he has no physical armor. I think that barely hits. That it does. Oh, fantastic. Don't want to throw our shield to him. And let us see. We will go for this. Oh. Yeah, just trying to get rid of any armor we have. It will not help him now, because it does. Then totem for frozen blood, I guess. Actually, just ice. They be running. Right, this guy is next. Go for the blinding radiance. Oh yeah, magic armor blocks maddening. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we'll be fine. Because we have a teleport skill just all the way up here. These guys cannot be annoying. We can use this fire with the oil, but I'm not going to be honest. We'll just do that. Blinded. That dog's gonna get charmed by Lucere immediately, so we'll just hit them. And turn. Yeah, they can go near us. Because of that. Oh my god. Loving it. Then hit first aid on Lucere, just in case we need it.
I'll yield to none.
Which missed, but that's fine. Now we summon more totems. And we use Leech on Execution Linyan. He will not be able to do much. If there was a dead corpse nearby, I could use it. But I don't think there is. What was really any point? Right, so she can move. We'll shocking touch her. And that's way better damage than I ever thought Lucere. Well, Lucere does good damage. It's just I've never had Lucere play as a full-on offense character except for one playthrough I did. Where I did some achievement hunting while playing as Thane. Because Thane has 4 different endings you can get and they are all an achievement. People could think if it's only free, and it could be free. I could be completely wrong about this. But I consider it 4 because just being the game for the first time. Thing can get that. The dog is literally just going to stand there. We can't control enemies, unfortunately. It seems like enemies do control their charmed enemies, but for some reason we never get to. Oh, he fell down. That's annoying. Backstab crit. And we'll try to get over here, but we're probably gonna slip. Wait for it. Hit them, which puts them to sleeping. Now we can do some really cool stuff. Gonna turn her into our summon. Didn't we need to give a taste, but I figured why not. Yeah, unfortunately we can't use our infusions for him. But we can do some cool stuff. We can hit him. And this only takes one, but we can just do this. Boom! Oh my god. Steaming cold on me. I think they're frozen. They are frozen. I would say I'm sorry for them, but I'm really not.
I'll yield to none.
No, we just have some people loot. I think there was a unique weapon out, I'm just not checking. Someone said I've gone mad. That's the funniest shit I've seen. He's gone mad. He's not won. But you could have been nicer about it. But we will make our way over here. And then here's where we will end the episode. So welcome to Driftwood. An area with a lot of stuff in it. Next time, well, we will start making our way through Driftwood, doing any objectives we can. I'll do what I can 100% this place, but I'm not sure how it will work, but we will see in due time. I will see you guys then.